It's time for the list. Let me share my live to the Discord. As y'all are coming in, tap the screen for me, share the live. We have the list going on right now, so if you are not tapping, sharing, and sending your daily heart me, you are behind, baby, okay? So tap the screen, share the live. We have a tap goal of 100K taps by the end of the list. So I need y'all to tap the screen for me. Tap the screen, and make sure you send your heart me. Send your heart me. And if you haven't shared the live, make sure you share the live too. Let me make sure I turn off my guest request because we are not battling right now. Also, y'all, we made it to A2, so thank you everybody who helped with getting to A2. We are pushing for A1, so I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Make sure you send your heart me, tap the screen, share the live. We need 10K taps, 100 shares to start the list, so make sure you do that. So while we're doing this, we're gonna do a couple notifications, a couple updates, okay? So something I'm going to start doing is instead of blocking people, I am going to be muting people for the entire live who's disrespectful, rude, doing the most. You will be getting muted for the entire live. So all mods, that is the new rule. We're going to mute people for the entire live because we're not doing that. Okay. My block list is super long, and Mother's Day, New Year's is going to be long, unblocking everybody. So instead of that, we're going to be muting people for the entire live, no blocking, okay? Another notification, I will be going back to sub-only chats and maybe even sub-only lives for the list. So if you guys are not already subscribed, you might want to subscribe now because it's still only $2. I will be raising the price up to $5 next week. So make sure you subscribe now if you're not already subscribed for the $2 deal instead of the $5 deal. Another thing, there will always be the free option to watch the list on Favorited. So if you guys are not already on Favorited, you will be able to watch on there for free if you cannot subscribe, whether it's today or next week when the price goes up to $5, you will still be able to watch on Favorited. So make sure you download Favorited. It is in my bio. Other things you need to make sure you're subscribed to or added. You need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's in my link tree. Thank you for the subscription, Alyssa. You need to subscribe to my YouTube. You need to follow my Instagram. You need to add me on Favorited. And you need to add me on Snapchat. This is my Snapchat right here. If you don't have me added yet, that's where all updates will be. Tea will be posted. Everything will be posted on my Snapchat. So make sure you add me on my Snapchat. Thank you everybody who is subscribing now. You guys are getting the $2 deal right now. So make sure you subscribe now while you can. Because next week it will go up to $5 and the list on TikTok will be subscriber only lives. So you will still be able to watch for free on Favorited, like I said, but if you want to subscribe now and make sure you're always here for the list on TikTok, subscribe now while you can before we get pushed up to $5. And the reason I'm doing this, I had a conversation with my supporters on Favorited yesterday, and mentally, emotionally, the list takes a lot out of me, whether you guys know or not. And I feel like the people who do absolutely appreciate it, they love it, they check in every week, those people deserve content without any type of BS. So I want to make sure that I'm giving the best content I can to the people who support me the best and who care about me the best. So that's why I will be doing subscriber only lives for the list going forward. I was doing that consistently for a while, but I took a break from it as I had taken a break for 2 weeks. So I wanted y'all to get back in the flow. But as we move forward, it will be a subscriber only live. Today, it will only be a subscriber only chat. But next week, it will be a subscriber only live. So you'll be able to watch for free, if you would like to, on Favorited. So you would need to go and download that app in my link tree. My link tree is in my bio. That's where you can subscribe to the YouTube, follow me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is also right here. And then you can download Favorited from there as well. We're about to start the list, but we still need 100 shares. We have not got our 100 shares yet. We have already hit our tap goal, so thank you everybody who's tapping. And you also can, add my Discord also in my link tree. Every way to stay in contact with me and stay updated on what's going on is in my bio, as well as all my backup accounts. I have a 2.0, 3.0, and a 4.0. And then I have all the rest of my links in my link tree. So make sure you have those. Thank you to everybody who's subscribing right now. I appreciate y'all so much. You get that $2 deal right now for subscribing right now. Next week, it will go up to $5. So I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm waiting for 100 shares. We did get our 100 shares. So let me go ahead and start my live on Favorited. And again, that's where you guys can watch for free. There is no other Feenyx on the app, so you won't be confused on where to find me or anything like that. And if you use the link directly in my bio, you get free 75 coins, and you can do a little drop party on your girl if you would like to. So I started the Favorited live. So for anybody who would like to watch on Favorited, it is now started. You can go over there. The chat will now be locked on TikTok if you are not a subscriber. So subscribe now to get that $2 deal, like I said, because next week it will be $5 going forward. So let me go ahead and put it on sub-only chat. Sub-only chat, boom. Okay, so if you are subscribed, you can still talk. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. And we're gonna get into the list now, okay? Again, if y'all want to watch for free and comment for free and do whatever you want for free on Favorited, you can. That live has already started. Hey, Favorited. Okay, so again, y'all, let's get into the list. Okay, so let me tell you who's on the list first. Stella, QP, Julian, Bria, aka Rango, Dulu Dez, Allison, and Vume. Okay, so let's get into it. First on the list is Stella. So the reason Stella's on the list is very simple. This girl stole my content. If y'all did not know, she decided she's going to start doing the list. Now, she doesn't do the same time. She doesn't do it the same day, but she does do a list now. Now, how do you steal my content and then put me on my content? So she stole the list and she decided to put me on the list. Now, I don't know what she said because I did have somebody in there watching what she was going to say, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they did a screen record and send it to me. I just haven't had a chance to watch and I don't really care. But at the end of the day, this girl took my content, decided to put me on her content, which is mine, and then sit up there and charge people sub-only live to listen to her talk about the people she wants to talk about. Let's keep it a buck. Who is going to Stella for reliable sources? Who is going to Stella for reliable commentary opinions? Who's going to Stella for content in general at this time in her little run on TikTok? Because at last I checked, nobody is. Okay. So I'm trying to understand why she thought that was going to be a good idea. So I didn't really go too much into it until we saw her later on live. Me and Bria battled her. And she sat up there literally telling people she was not going to answer any questions. She wasn't going to talk. She wasn't going to engage unless she got 2 galaxies. She said, my time is money and y'all are going to pay me for my time and for the content. What content? What content? And then she was emphasizing that my supporters and Jabria's supporters were going to be the ones to need to send her 2K coins to answer or respond or engage with any conversation with her. Who's going to pay that? And nobody did, because she sat on that live with us for 4 to 5 games getting whooped, not getting her coins, and sitting up there literally badgering for this 2K coins that she never got. And then she lowered it to 500. Still didn't get that either. Still didn't get that either. And then when she did get those coins at the very end, at the 6th or 7th game, afterwards, she answered. And she answered nothing we actually said. She didn't answer the questions that were being asked. She wasn't answering questions from her chat. She wasn't even engaging with her chat. Stella. So I'm still wondering, what do you think is beneficial about your platform, what you do, what you want to do, what you're doing, anything? There's nothing to prove that you're a worthwhile creator for people to invest in or people to listen to at all, right or wrong. So I find that really funny. Now, I just find it funny for the people that do support her, for the people that do gift her, for the people that do watch her. What is your point in that? Because she doesn't say anything worth your time. She doesn't give y'all any content to be entertained by. She sits up there and bashes me, Bria, Kayla, Fly, Cash Out. And thinks she's doing something. And thinks it's content. And thinks people are going to pay for that. And thinks people care to subscribe to pay for that. There's a difference between what I do. I give y'all valuable content, valuable entertainment. I'm clocking some tea. I'm getting people together. I'm making y'all aware. I'm giving y'all something to actually engage in and actually invest into. That's why I get the support I get. That's why I can do sub-only lives. And I can still give y'all an option to watch for free as well. As well. You feel me? I give y'all options because one thing about Favorited, I get paid on this app, thankfully. I get actually valued as a creator on this app, thankfully. Whether y'all gift me, whether I'm just streaming, whatever it is, I'm monetized on that app, thankfully. So I give y'all the option to subscribe here and support me, or I give y'all the free option to support me on Favorited. What is Stella doing? Other than badgering y'all for money and begging and begging and begging and still not getting it, and still not giving y'all content to actually invest into. I find that embarrassing, truly. And then to play victim after the fact, because you want to talk about people are body shaming you, people are doing this, people are da da da, but you do it first. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when we do it. What the fuck? I don't understand that. You will do the same things you want to complain about 2 hours later, but you just did it. How does that make sense? How is that okay? I'm not understanding. I'm truly not understanding. And I thank y'all for all the gifts. I do see them. Thank y'all for all the gifts. So, Stella, it's just very embarrassing where your journey is going with TikTok, especially because you said on November 1st, you're going to check into being a mother. October is your month. Your daughter is good. November 1st, you will check into being a mother. Now that has been pushed back to New Year's. You said on New Year's 2024, I'm going to do what I need to do as a mother. I find it very, very concerning that you will not do what you need to do as an adult. And instead, you're on this app just acting a fool. Building a digital footprint of foolery and dumbassery for no reason. It's really embarrassing. It's really disheartening. And it's really not beneficial to you in any way possible. Because the reason you want to talk about Cash every day is because Cash did the same thing as you and did it better, monetized, grew, gained her own support system, and is able to do exactly what she said she was going to do from the first day we met her. Because I interviewed her and she told us she's going to use social media to grow her presence, to take her music career more seriously. And she's doing that. Within 3 months, she's doing better than you. Why? Because she took it seriously and she knew what she was doing and she built it up as she should to build a actual character and a person of who she is so people rock with who that is. We still don't know who the you is. We don't know Stella. Because you don't know Stella. You take zero time to check into who you are and what you want to be and who you actually are so people can identify with that and connect with that and actually want to support that. That's embarrassing. You're grown as fuck. You're 29. I turn 29 next month on December the 6th. And by the way, y'all, make sure you register for my big birthday battle. It's going to be a rematch big birthday battle against Bria. She beat us last time and I want to win this time, especially because it's my birthday. I'm turning 29. And if I ever act as Stella does, I need y'all to come and get me. Catch flights. Come take my phone. Come beat me. Because I would never want to move the way that she does on social media. It's very embarrassing at her grown ass age. And I pray that if I ever act these ways, that y'all would get me together, whether it's in a private DM, in my comments, in my Discord, on a Snapchat message, get me together, call me out and alert me at my behavior and why I shouldn't be acting that way. Because I know my friends will, I know my mods will, and I know my supporters will. Because I would rather have real supporters that are going to keep me in check than people that are yes men that are going to tell you what you want to know so they have a spot to sit on a panel with you. Embarrassing. Truly. So Stella, you are canceled. You are weird. If you agree, type canceled in the chat. Favorited, type canceled on the chat. If you're on TikTok, canceled in the chat if you agree. Favorited is first. I love y'all. Y'all be ready to go. Y'all said canceled. And thank you for all the gifts. I see the gifts on TikTok. I see the gifts on Favorited. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, these will be a sub-only chat for today on TikTok. Next week, it will be a sub-only live. So if you would like to get that discounted sub right now, it is $2. Next week, it will be $5. And it will be sub-only on TikTok. But on Favorited, it will be free. You can download that from the link in my bio. Make sure you also add my Snapchat because I will be posting evidence on there about everything I talk about and everything that I see that I want y'all to go ahead and see for yourself. Okay? So make sure you add my Snapchat. It's right here. There's also a link in my bio. Mwah, thank you for the gift. Okay, canceled. Next, we have QP and Clover. Next, we have QP and Clover. Now, I went back and forth with myself if I was even going to put them on the list because they have no attention. They have no motion. The same bitch they wanted to call a clout chaser all the way back in December is doing better than them. So I went back and forth with myself if I was going to give them any type of clout, any type of motion, any type of topic to talk about. Because when Feenyx gets talked about, it's a topic. When Feenyx gets talked about, it's some motion. People are going to come and watch. People want to know what the fuck you got to say. So I was debating on if I was even going to give them something to talk about. Now, the reason I decided to is because I'm not going to let nobody play with my name. And I always use a list as a cleanup session, as a Feenyx alone session, as a Feenyx directly talking to y'all session. And that's why they're on the list. So let me give y'all the scenario. QP comes into my live. He seems to be chilling. I'm battling Stella, Bria, and what's his name? Check. I'm battling. He comes in, he's asking me, oh, so when's the last time you did an interview? I said, actually, I just got back into the interviews. I took a little break. I'm back into it. As you can see, my tone was just like this. I was not being attacking. I wasn't being weird. I just assumed like he just came to see what was up. So I said, oh, I just got back into the interviews. I kind of took a little break, but I'm back on it. And he's like, well, when's the last time you did an interview, a repeat interview? I said, well, I did one with Kayla. I'm scheduling one with Ashton. I'm going to have one with Toxic. There's a couple other people I want to re-interview and get their opinion on how they've been dealing since the last time I spoke to them. And he's like, see, you're a cap star. You did all that shit for clout and you did all that shit for views. And now you're not doing it no more. You used it to get yourself up. And I said, QP, what the fuck is you talking about? That's when I first started getting a little attacking towards, you feel, or defensive. And he starts talking about da da da. He just started popping in the comments. I'm going back and forth with him, going back and forth with him. He shares the live. Clover comes in. Clover's like, why are you disrespecting my man? How am I disrespecting your man? And so I'm going back with Clover and QP in my comments as I'm live, as I'm battling. And so I get off the battle. I'm talking to them. People are saying that QP got on live and he was going back and forth from a phone to his phone. So they assumed that he was talking as Clover in my chat. And he was talking on the live. So I call Bria. Bria's on live with him. And I'm talking to him. He's not really saying nothing worth my time, per usual. And so I'm just going back and forth. Clover stops typing. He starts typing. Clover stops talking. He starts talking. You know what I mean? It was very clear that something was up. And so people started assuming that she wasn't there and it was QP. So I'm trying to hit up Clover. And I hit up Clover. I called her a couple times. She didn't answer. I'm like, oh, okay. And Clover in my chat is like, bitch, we was never friends. I don't know why you're acting like we're cool. Don't disrespect my man. That's the first day, right? So I let it go. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's her. I don't know if it's not her, whatever. The following day, Clover gets on live. I'm battling or I'm doing my skin. Oh, I was doing my skincare. So they tell me she's on. So I call her. So after I call her, this girl gets to pop in it. Don't disrespect my man, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to explain to her at the beginning. She's not listening to me. So then when she starts getting crazy, I get crazy with her too. And I start calling her all types of shit. I start telling her, you don't got no clout. You don't got no attention. Nobody's ever liked you. Nobody's ever fucked with you. You never been a topic of conversation. Once the twins dropped y'all fell off. Once Sonny left y'all in the dust, y'all fell off. All facts. Who lied? Because not me. I just stated facts. Nobody fucked with Clover since day one of her joining this little community that she thought she was in. Nobody ever fucked with you. They all thought you were annoying, weird, clout chaser, and had no reason to be involved because you were lame. So when I hit you up back in April or May to join Favorited, an app that was giving out contracts to pay people for streaming, that's why I hit you up. Because I felt like you were a girl who didn't get a chance to say and be who you were. And that's what I said to you on the phone. I said, you've never had a chance to be yourself. We never got to really meet you. You're just kind of QP's background. You're Sonny's background. And And I feel like that's unfair to you. You should get an opportunity to be yourself and also get paid without the gifting and all that types of stuff. That's what I said to her. And she agreed. Very grateful. Oh, Feenyx, I really appreciate it. It's really hard sometimes on TikTok because I feel like I'm always getting bashed. I don't get to be myself. I want to do makeup. I want to do travel vlogs. I want to da-da-da-da. She said all these things to me on the phone. And I'm thinking I'm doing something good for this girl. Y'all know I put Allison on. I put Enzo on until he got banned because he was talking crazy about me. I put multiple people. Ashton came on there. Bria came on. Multiple people came to Favorited to give it a try because we thought that TikTok was going to get banned sooner than later. So I found a new app that was literally giving out contracts to pay you straight up for streaming. You don't have to get gifted. You just get paid for it. Thankfully, I'm still on that same contract because I was loyal. I gave it a chance and I see the potential, especially if TikTok really is going to get banned in January. Favorited is next up for a fact. So I tried to give this girl that opportunity and she was very grateful on the phone. Very. Now she wants to say I was trying to be her friend in the chat. I was trying to be her friends in the comments. I was trying to be friends with her in the Instagram DMs as we're talking about said deal. That's a lie. I was trying to put you on. That's all. I didn't get paid commission for people that were coming in. I didn't get paid like how many, like it was not an like a, what's it called? It wasn't like a fucking multi-marketing scheme where like I need to bring people in to get paid. No, it was never that. It was literally a contract that you had to sign and you get paid per hour as you stream, regardless of whatever gifts you get. And you get 70% of all the gifts you get. I was trying to put you on. So this girl wanted to play with me. I said what the fuck I needed to say. I told her what it was and I'm going to say it again. They both are irrelevant. They both have lost clout. They both have lost attention. They both have lost motion. They're both irrelevant and down bad. You fell the fuck off. Both of y'all. Nobody cares about what y'all are doing and nobody ever really cared about what y'all were doing. Y'all had to be around Sunny and the twins to get any type of motion or attention. And now that you're not with them and now that nobody gives a fuck, you had to come and fuck with the next bitch you thought you could. Now, let's keep in mind, QP been blocked for a while. He only got unblocked when I spoke to Clover on the phone. And I said, I like this girl. Maybe she sees something in him that I didn't see. And I'm going to give him a chance. That's when I unblocked him. Now, what made you come to my chat the other night when I unblocked you months ago? Don't know. But he's the one who started it. She's the one who had to jump on the bandwagon. And that's why I had to get y'all ass together and tell you the truth. Because if you didn't know, y'all don't fucking matter no more. We don't care. Okay, so that's the whole scenario. If y'all agree, if y'all understand, if y'all fuck with what I'm saying, type canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat. Spam it for me, spam it for me, spam it, spam it, spam it for me. And thank y'all to everybody else who is still subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys also send your heart me if you haven't sent your heart me. Now, I heard y'all was complaining in my YouTube comments about the commercials. I don't get no fucks. I'm going to grow my platform and I'm going to grow what I'm supposed to. And I'm going to do what my manager told me to do to be in the good graces of TikTok. So if y'all have a problem with the commercials, I don't understand that because at the end of the day, I'm giving you content and I think you should support me if you can, whether it's tapping the screen for free, joining Favorited for free, sending a gift if you can, joining the Heart Me team if you can, and subscribing if you can. It's that simple. So I don't see why anybody would have an issue with the commercials. Also, make sure y'all go to my link tree. Add all the socials on there. Follow all my backups. They're linked in my bio. And join me on Snapchat for all evidence, receipts, and behind the scenes of my day-to-day. This is my Snapchat right here. And there's also a link in my bio if you haven't. We're also almost to 100K taps. So thank you to everybody who's staying active and tapping the screen for me. Favorited, I love y'all. Mwah. Thank you for spamming canceled. And thank you for the gifts as well. I love y'all. Okay. End of commercial. Next on the list is Julian Barbosa and Bria Olsen. So Julian is on the list because allegedly, it's not really allegedly because he got arrested and there are charges pending. But basically, allegedly, he put his hands on Lena. He smashed her phone. He got arrested and he is now facing 3 charges. He was put on a $50,000 bond. He paid $20,000. Somebody paid $20,000 for him and he is now out and about. Allegedly, Lena went to the hospital for her injuries. And that's what happened either last night. Was it last night, y'all, or day before last? I'm not sure. So I am very shocked about this situation because I feel like Lena has said multiple times she wasn't going to talk to him anymore. She wasn't going to mess with him no more. Like, she was over it. She felt like he was, like, you know, rude, nasty, mean to her, played with her, all types of shit. But I do also have seen that Lena is a very giving, loving, forgiving person to multiple people. So I think that's the type of situation that happened. I don't know what would cause him to put his hands on her, but I find it very disgusting for him to put his hands on her and hurt her enough for her to go to the hospital, smash her phone, and do all types of weird shit. I think he very rightly so should have got arrested. I think he very rightly should be getting charged with the charges that he is facing. I think it's disgusting. I feel really, really sad that that happened to Lena, and I hope that she's okay mentally, physically, emotionally, because I know she's cared about this man a lot. And it's hard because she has really cared about him and keeps giving him chances to where it has ended up like this, allegedly. Now, we don't have facts about the whole situation. Lena has not came online and said anything. He hasn't came online and said anything. We just know that the charges were filed and he was arrested and she was taken to the hospital, allegedly. I just think it's really, really sad, and I hope that she's okay. I hope that she gets justice. I hope he is, you know, he gets the consequences he should get for putting his hands on her, destroying her property, and doing what he did. So, you know, we'll pay attention and we'll follow the story and we'll see how it goes. If you guys do see Lena online, I want you guys to emphasize showing her love, emphasize showing her support. This is probably going to be a very difficult time for her because she cared about him so deeply. And I'm sure she never imagined for him to do something like that to her. So I think sending her love is going to be really important when she does get back online. And showing her that regardless of whatever situation she gets into, she still has support and she still has love, because every woman should have that regardless of what situations they are in, how they get into it, and how they end up. I think that's very important to emphasize and to be real about. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. That's all I really have to say on that situation, other than the fact of Bria Olsen getting into a comment of a T-page that was talking about the charges and about the situation and laughing. And then when she got called out about laughing, she said, "Girl, I thought it was funny. That's why I reposted." Aren't you somebody who claimed DV against your baby dad? So why do you think DV is funny when it happens to a different woman? To another woman? It wasn't funny when it happened to you, allegedly, correct? So why is it funny when it happens to Lena? For you to laugh about it and to stand on it and to repost it is sick and sad and weird. This girl, Bria Olsen, has shown y'all multiple times the type of girl she is, the type of woman she is, and the type of creator she is. I'm still not understanding why she gets support. Why she has people that listen to her. Why she has people that watch her. Why the fuck she has people that truly support her platform. She's a sick, disgusting, nasty woman, and she is still ugly from the inside out. You claimed DV, which we later found out was Botox. Botox bruises. But you claimed DV, so you can use the situation for a skit and for yourself, but when it real life happens to someone else, it's funny. How does that make sense? When it comes to Bria Olsen, I need y'all to take it seriously, to stop giving this woman any type of attention, because she thrives on it. Whether it's good or bad, she fucks with it. She loves it. It's her favorite shit. Stop giving it, period. Because after my situation with her, I said I was never going to give her no type of day. But this situation hits home for me because y'all know I'm a DV survivor myself. So of course I was going to speak on it. It's wrong, I'm going to speak on it. I said I was going to speak on you, but it's wrong, I'm going to speak on it. I fuck with you, I think you're cool, but you did something wrong, I'm going to speak on it. So I need y'all to take things like this very seriously and stop giving people that are disgusting, mean, nasty, and don't get no fucks about you as a person attention. Because y'all know Bria doesn't care about her supporters. She cares about who's going to give her the next bag, the next check, and who's going to agree with the fucked up shit she says and does. That's who she cares about. So if y'all agree with what I'm saying, go ahead and type canceled in the chat. Canceled, 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 canceled. And that is for Julian and for Bria Olsen. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all. We have hit our 100K tap goal. Thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all are still joining the Heart Me. Subscribe for $2 now before it goes up to $5 next week. And it will also be sub only live next week. It's not going to be just sub only chat. It's also going to be sub only live. So make sure you subscribe now if you would like to watch on TikTok. If you do not have the funds, you don't really have it in you to subscribe, that's okay. You'll be able to watch for free on Favorited. That link is in bio to download. Also, make sure you join my Snapchat, add me on Snapchat. This is my Snap right here. And there's also a link in my bio, in my link tree, okay? All right, next on the list. Oh, another commercial real quick for interviews, y'all. I want to get back to interviews at least once a week to be more consistent, so you guys are getting that content, because I really love that content too. So if y'all ever have interview suggestions, you can always go into the Discord and leave it in the Discord channel called interview suggestions. I need y'all to either put a piece of evidence in there, tag me in a video or put it in there. Or if you're on TikTok and you want somebody to be interviewed, you can go into the comments of one of their videos and say, interview with Feenyx. That tags me. Like, tag me in it so that they can look at my profile. And I get the notification too to look at who you're talking about. And they also get a heads up of, oh, who's Feenyx? Let me look at her profile. That way, when I send them a DM, they kind of know who I am. They've looked at my profile and I can directly DM them. So you can always do that if you have an interview suggestion, okay? Also in the Discord, we have a spot that's called list suggestions. So if you guys have a list suggestion, you can also do that. You can either tag me on TikTok or drop a video or a screenshot in that channel as well. And we also have a tea receipts channel in the Discord if y'all ever want to send something that you think I need to see, either for the list or just for my own knowledge, or a clip of me that you think I should see, whatever the case may be. So definitely check out the Discord, check out the channels, see what's there, use them. That's what it's there for, okay? Next on the list is Dulu Dez. Dulu Dez. Now, me and Dez said that we are on cordial terms. We said that we were not going to talk about each other crazy. We said that we were not going to go at each other insanely wild or anything like that. So what I have to say about what I saw is it's unacceptable for you to talk about a child the way you did. You spoke about somebody else's child. You called them mentally ill. You said they were ugly. And you bashed the fuck out of their child. In that statement, you also said, I don't even care if y'all are going to talk about me talking about kids. That's wrong. That's disgusting. The child did nothing to you. The mother may have, the father may have, but the child did nothing to you. You know that because you literally said, I don't care if you guys talk about me talking about children. Why is that okay for you? Why are you okay with that? I'm not understanding that. I really don't. So I find that really disgusting and weird. Dez, we said that we were on cordial terms, but I don't agree with how you move and how you do things and how you say things. And if anything, take this as a learning lesson. Because regardless if we're cool, regardless if we're cordial, I'm still going to call you out for the bullshit you do and you say, and I told you that. And you know that. So, of course, regardless, you was going to be on this list today. Cordial or not, I call it out when it's wrong. Friends or not, I call it out when it's wrong. Every time. So if y'all agree with what I'm saying, go ahead and type canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat, canceled, canceled, canceled. Let me go ahead and get that. Thank you guys for subscribing. I still see the subscribers going up. Thank you. I see the heart me's going up. Thank you. I see the taps going up. Thank you. Also, if you're not following me, make sure you follow me. Definitely don't miss out on that. Follow, follow, follow. Thank you. Okay, next on the list, we have Allison. So I blocked Allison and she blocked me also. So I haven't seen nothing about her. I have Vume blocked. I haven't seen anything about him. But y'all requested for them to be on the list this week. And so I got sent screen recordings. I got sent screenshots. And so I'm going to speak on it. Okay. So Allison, I find it so funny. So funny that you are saying you are going to send your man back to his country. And using that in connection with Trump winning. Trump won, so I'm going to send my man back to his country. I don't want him here anyway. What the fuck? That's one. Two, you cut off your man's phone bill. Right? And then you sit on live and you cry that you need help with your phone bill and rent, but you kicked him out, so you don't have his help anymore. You took away his phone bill, so your phone bill should be cheaper. Why are you still begging for people to fund your life for you when you do nothing but be a messy, weird bitch online every day? Didn't you start a makeup brand? Don't you have merch now? What are you still asking people to fund your lifestyle for and pay your bills? You have a baby coming around in like a month? Is that not true? Don't you have a baby coming around in like a month? Why are we hearing that you still don't have things set in place to take care of yourself, let alone the baby as well? And then you continue to bash and trash your baby dad every single day instead of getting him the viable help he needs and has been crying for the last 9 months. Because you were flexing to us his P-test back in the day. Doesn't seem like that P-test would ever be clean ever again. Definitely not after that first original test. He should have been sent to a rehab center, is what would have done something to help the situation. That was not done. I find it very, very concerning that you have still yet to get your life, your personal Allison May life together when your baby is coming in less than a month. And you're still begging everyone else to support your life and your adulthood because you won't do it. You started a brand. Is it not doing well? You started merch. Is it not doing well? I'm not understanding. It's very embarrassing that things are not in place yet because you have not taken it seriously for 9 months. Now, when we talk about Vume, why are we seeing a clip of Vume on stream with pills in the back of his background when his baby, your baby Vume, is coming in less than a month? So we know you're not sober. We know you're not taking it seriously. We know you're not doing your due diligence to be prepared for your baby coming. You got pills in the back of your stream, acting erratic and crazy. You yelling at your baby mama, you calling her all types of shit. You talking about you finna get another girl pregnant and allegedly you have? But you're not even taking the first one seriously. You're not even taking your sobriety seriously to be a worthwhile father for when your child comes. And y'all know I don't talk about kids, and you know I don't like to talk about parenting unless it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile in this case because this baby is not even here, and I feel this baby is in danger. I feel this baby is not okay. I feel like this baby is going to be born into a very serious, unfortunate situation that nobody is taking seriously. So I will speak on the parenting this time. I will speak on the parents this time. And I will call it the fuck out this time. Because I feel that it's worthwhile and it needs to be talked about. It needs to be taken seriously. Every single person who sits in Allison's live with her 2K, 3K, 4K viewers, 1,000 viewers, 800 viewers, however many viewers she has, is not taking this situation seriously. You see this girl struggling every day. You see this girl fighting every day. You see this girl begging every day. Does that seem like somebody who is mentally, financially, and prepared for this baby that is happening in less than a month? You see the baby daddy acting the way he does. Do they seem like prepared parents for a child that is expensive, is going to need their care, is going to need their emotional stability, their financial stability, their physical stability? Does this seem like a situation that is going to go well in any capacity? No. You know why? Because a social worker has already came forth on TikTok and spoke about how this is going to go. And it's not going to go well. They already have commentary on their files from the hospital. And when that baby drops, so is CPS knocking on that door. Maybe at the hospital on site. And it's very unfortunate, but it's very true. And it's really concerning that there are so many people, women, girls, sitting up in that chat and doesn't see how serious this is going to be. Y'all are there for entertainment and bullshit and fun. This is not going to be fun for that little baby. This is not going to be fun for Allison. This is not going to be fun for Vume. They are going to struggle with what is coming, and I fear that nobody is taking that seriously or understanding how bad it's going to be. Why is that not being taken seriously? I don't understand. So if y'all agree with what I'm saying, if y'all agree with what I've said, canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat, canceled in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and take this chat off sub only. So if y'all would like to give opinions, if y'all would like to spam canceled, go ahead and do so. And they are the last on the list as of now. That's all I have to say for today's list. Now, I want to do one last conversation, one last commercial. If you are not on the Heart Me team, please send your Heart Me. If you have not subscribed today, the list will be going back up to a live subscriber live only, and it will be $5 next week. So if you would like to subscribe today, it is still on sale for $2. So subscribe today. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow. If you haven't already added my Snapchat, add my Snapchat. The link is also in the bio. Subscribe to the YouTube because it will be posted on the YouTube afterwards. Make sure you go to my Discord, join all my stuff. This is the end of the list. I will be getting off right now, and then I will be getting back on to start panels. So if y'all want to do a panel after this live, make sure you stay on my page. Go mess with some of my recent videos. I just posted 4 videos today. Go like and comment on them, save and repost on them, and I will be right back to start a live for a panel. You guys can speak on anything you want to speak on, what that I said on the list today, and we can go from there, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do that. Go to my link in bio, subscribe and join everything that's linked in there. Follow all my backup accounts that are in my bio, and join me on Snapchat for evidence and receipts, okay? I'm going to get off for now. I'm going to post this on YouTube, and then I will see you guys in maybe like 5-ish, 2-ish minutes for the list panel, okay? So go on my page, go like, comment, and repost all my new videos, fuck with my page, and then once you refresh, you'll see that I'm live again. See ya!